things that you don't want to be found doing or saying when you're visiting Rwanda. If you're planning to visit Rwanda, you should keep this in check so that you don't find yourself in an awkward situation. So the first one, today I've written them here. Don't find yourself discussing sensitive topics like the genocide and political stuff. Yeah, people are still not okay with that discussion, especially if it is not respectful, but just try to avoid that topic in all means. Don't. Yeah. Number 2, avoid carrying plastic bags. I was informed that in Rwanda it is banned, completely banned. The use of plastic bags is banned. So don't find yourself carrying stuff in a plastic bag. The authorities will apprehend you and you will face the law in Rwanda, which is super strict. Yeah. Number 3, this is for those who like visiting the animals in the parks. I like that a lot. Just avoid loud noises, especially if you're going to see the gorillas. Avoid being loud. Just avoid being loud. Yeah. Yes. Then we go to number 4. Rwanda is culturally centered and it's quite different from many countries in Africa. For example, Kenya, the dress code regarded by the traditions of the Rwandan community is quite different. They value modesty, they value decent dressing. So if you're coming from another country where it's none of anyone's business, dressing exposed is a new normal in your country. In Rwanda, please ensure that you dress well, you dress modest, no exposing your body in the public, especially in the rural areas. It's quite sensitive, so dress modestly. Yeah, and again, avoid walking alone at night. Avoid walking alone at night, especially in areas without lights, security lights. Yeah, just try to avoid unescorted in areas which are poorly lit, streets that are poorly lit. Don't. Then we have this one, yeah, especially for vloggers and travelers who like taking photos. Ensure that you ask for permission before you take someone's photo or you take a photo with someone, or before you record an event. Yeah, just ask for permission. It's a show of respect to them. Then we have this one here. Avoid excessive jewelry. Yeah, maybe you like wearing gold or chains. You want to try to avoid display of large amounts of jewelry, avoid carrying a lot of cash, and also be very, very mindful with your money and bags in crowded areas. Language. Now, if you're traveling to Rwanda, you will agree with me that language is a barrier, a big barrier. Most of them speak Kinyarwanda. So if you're coming especially from South Africa, coming from Kenya, and from Nigeria, where people speak English, like everybody speaks English, you will find hard time in Rwanda. I realized I thought that most of them speak French.
Can see you can also speak Swahili.
Swahili?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh. Yeah, I know Rwandese speak good French.
Yes.
And Rwanda.
In Rwanda, we like to speak Swahili, French, Swahili and English.
Swahili and English. Okay.
And again, I realized not most of them speak French again. So it was a problem. I encountered a serious language barrier because I could only speak English and Swahili. Then my correspondent is speaking Kinyarwanda. So I had to learn a few Rwandese terms to be able to communicate. Terms like muraho, urakoze for thank you, and muraho for hello. Yeah, like this one also. Avoid bargaining aggressively. And I see tourists use this a lot, especially when they want to get the prices lowered for them. They try to now use the language the other person doesn't understand. This one will just make your life harder and you'll have bad experience. Yeah. Don't use language as a defense to get low prices in a different country. Yeah, just talk to them. They're very nice people, and try to know a few Rwandan words that you can throw in between your English to just keep your conversation moving. Yeah, so we are going to the next. Do not disregard health precautions. Ensure that you are vaccinated against yellow fever. That's normal. You can never step into any country in this 21st century without a certified yellow fever vaccination certificate. Then this one is for the LGBTQ plus. Yeah, I've not seen the president of Rwanda come so vocal against it, but I think it's low-key. Yeah, if it's there, it's low-key. I didn't see anything that is LGBTQ plus. But again, if you're in Rwanda, you're just advised to not show your affection in public. It will attract unnecessary attention to you. And Rwanda is a culturally centered country, so they will regard that as something not culturally accepted or not culturally acceptable, and it can not be good for you. Again, I always forgot this. Be very keen with exchange. They are at the border. Nyabugogo is the bus station in Kigali. They really help people make good rates. So just try to create some cool contacts. If you need someone that will give you good rates in Nyabugogo, you can contact me via my email, and a few people who give me good rates. But be very careful about money exchanges, unofficial money exchanges, unofficial forex bureau. Yeah, just be very careful about that. Banks have the worst rate. Exchange border, like the forex at the border, have the worst rates. So I've had a good rate at Nyabugogo. So if you wanna make any exchange, I would advise you to proceed to Nyabugogo. They'll give you good exchange. There are a couple forex bureaus giving different rates. So those are the things that if you're traveling to Rwanda or planning to travel to Rwanda, you should have in your checklist.